Let's tackle the new Apocalyptic Shadow, and today we're on my free-to-play account. So, for the first team, we're going to be using Feixiao, second team, Acheron. Let's see what the teams are going to be comprised of here. Of course, this is my free-to-play account. It is about a year old, so I got a lot of characters leveled, but not too many 5 stars. It is primarily invested in DPS and all of the limited Harmony or Jiao and Silver Wolf, pretty much. So, completely buffed on supports, but our sustain options are really rough. So we're going to go ahead and put Robin with Feixiao, of course, and then we're also going to go for a Hanya team in this one because we've got Eagle Feixiao, and I'm going to really quickly skim over the builds, and then we're also going to go over the builds at the very end of the video in more depth. However, the shield version of March 7th is really, really good, also considering the only sustains we've got is Gallagher, Luocha, Gallagher, and March 7th, Luocha I meant to say. So pretty much what that means is that the stacks we're going to be getting on Feixiao in this team are really, really good. Even though March 7th has to skill a bunch, we've got Hanya for the skill point generation, so we shouldn't be worrying about too much. As for the buff, we've got the follow-up buff, which is really, really good. 15% extra all-type res, and then also extra toughness reduction. But it's not like March's follow-up actually does that much toughness. Now, for the second team, Acheron, we're going to go ahead and use Jiao. Now, we do not have Jiao's Light Cone, so unfortunately, it's a little bit of a sad synergy with him and Pela, because we can't use 2 resolution light cones. We're still going to go for it because of the AoE mobs on this side in particular. However, we are going to have to put Jiao on the tutorial light cone. Now, for the sustain, very easy Gallagher, because his enhanced basic is going to be a debuff, his ult is going to be a debuff, and we're actually going to stack double energy regeneration on him, so it is going to be very, very good for the debuff uptime really quickly, just so we have a little bit of an understanding of the light cones that we've got for this video. We've got Feixiao on the cruising, E0S0, Robin's E0S1 on her light cone. We've got Hanya, of course, March 7th. Acheron on her light cone. E0, every 5 stars E0. Jiao on the tutorial light cone. Doesn't do too much, but it's fine. Resolution on Pela. And then, of course, Quid Pro Quo on Gallagher. Let's get right into both runs. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Discord. And let's get right into it. Here we are on the first side versus Aventrain. Now, for this Feixiao Hanya version of the team, it's interesting because of the win set on Feixiao and that the speed we're going to be giving to her from Hanya, plus the speed boost she's got, is going to make her get quite a lot of turns, and that is very helpful because there is obviously no duo DPS in this team. There is no March 7th, there is no Moze, there is no Topaz. So the lack of a sub DPS does really hurt picking off these little dice. But luckily, Hanya and March both are characters that are attacking units, and March is a crazy attacking unit that we are going to be getting a lot of stacks for Feixiao. Unfortunately, the only character that's actually going to be attacking our shielded characters is Aventrain, meaning that we're not going to be able to get the Robin damage procs on the dice from the follow-ups from March. That was a handful, but we're finally in Concerto. Finally in Concerto. Very, very nice. We're going to go ahead and take out these dice because we do want to make sure these dice go above 49 as absolutely fast as humanly possible. There we go. 20 out of 49. 29 points left to go. Dance, dance, dance. Plus the speed boost. The healing from March's E6 is very good with the shield, so we are going to be able to heal our characters that are low in HP still. I'm just not going to waste any stacks here with Feixiao. It might look overkill, but at the end of the day, the faster we can get Aventrain to break, the faster we can get him inside that state that's going to take 5 times as much damage, or maybe it's 2 times as much damage, I think. Yeah, the Pure Fiction one is 500% vulnerability. Here, we're at 50, so once Aventrain's turns comes up, we should be good, but we should be able to break him before, so it won't even matter. And a break, and all of our skill points come back, please. Thank you. I really, however, must say that not getting the energy immediately on the break is not nearly as good as the I'm sorry, that's the very good version. Getting your max energy back is better than the skill points. And I actually have to really quick check the rules also, because I think you actually can get the energy back in this round. It happened to me once, but I wasn't sure if it was a bug or if it was something weird. But anyways, there is some way to get the energy back. Put it into the comments if you guys know, because this thing just did release a couple of hours ago, so I'm not entirely sure on the mechanics. There we go. We got the shield on March, so that means she's gonna heal Feixiao up a little bit every single turn. And 90 points to go. There's not too much thought at this point because it kind of just locks every dice, so you kind of just pick whichever one's not locked. Ideally, we can go ahead and get this ult up on Robin. That looks right at the edge. 159. Perfect. Go ahead and get into Concerto here. La 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 la. I think I did hear something about the next patch. They're going to have a separate mute button for Robin. That's not just turning off the music. Because, to be fair, I haven't played with music ever since Robin's been out. What do we have? We got a pretty good number of points left to go. 53. Very nice. 2 instances of Robin's proc plus the follow-up breaking the dice or killing the dice is quite nice for efficiency purposes. I do wonder if Feixiao's ult can actually kill the dice that is broken. I did try it once and it only took it down like halfway, so I don't think it's too worth it. Hey, ×2. Why don't we go ahead and get ourselves over 100 here. And now we're just going to go ahead and break Aventurine. Simple stuff here. Simple, simple, simple. Ugh, that was close. Probably should have popped that immediately, not so late. At this point, it's going to take 2 ults from Feixiao probably. So we're going to need to build up a couple of points here and get back into Concerto with Robin. Without wasting too much action value, we would prefer to stay around 1600 going into the next wave. Although 1400 is all we need. No, 1300 is all we need actually, isn't it? And there we go. Hopefully we don't have to waste any Concerto or any extra action value. So no ult from Feixiao, but hopefully the skill does it. Oh yeah, we're good. Feixiao is crazy in Apocalyptic Shadow. Damn. On to Acheron. Let's go. Here is our Emanator, and for this side in particular, the AoE is really, really, really nice for Acheron. So, the ult buff that we've also got, an extra 30% crit damage and 60 versus weakness broken targets, but no Ron Mei on this team means that we're not really going to be facing too many weakness broken enemies. Perfect. We also did use this skill up on Pela, just so we can get the ult up faster. That was the only reason. Now, we're going to go ahead and use our double energy regeneration Gallagher because of his light cone giving him 16%, and then, of course, the rope. So, it is very, very good for the debuffs. We're going to get a very good amount of debuffs. And at 3 stacks of quadrivalent ascendance, I think that's how it's said, but let's go ahead and pop the ultimate. Yeah, 400 is actually not too bad considering that our damage was mitigated from that lock and only versus 3 targets. Hopefully this adjacent can go ahead and take care of it, and yes, it does. So now we can go ahead and basic. Every time the enemy does not have the resolution debuff, we always want to make sure we basic and not skill with Pela, just so we can guarantee that debuff. Now here, we're going to go ahead and use this ult here on Jiao. Unfortunately, there's no light cone on Jiao, so we're not going to be putting the corner debuff on any of those enemies, but it should be fine. One more time, max stacks of Ascendance. Not too bad, missed a ton of crits, but it should be fine. We are sitting at 80% crit rate, and the build on Acheron is also not too good. No Izumo, the crit rate is unfortunate. Even though I'm on Salsodo and crit rate body, I cannot make the crit rate go higher than 80%. Just can't do it. She really needs her set, but this is my free-to-play account, and I have invested heavily into the win set because it's just so universal, and I'm tired of thinking on my free-to-play account for farming, so I've just been in front of that one cavern for 4 months, who knows. Pop the ult, hopefully this breaks. Ugh, shoot. Oh, okay, saved. Very good. Action advance on everybody, so let's go ahead and take care of this Fantalasia Provocateur. Wait, they changed her name. Interesting. We've got all the debuffs. I'm still going to go ahead and use the ults, though, just for the action advance, and we're going to get the ults back anyways, because Jiao is a 2-turn or 3-turn ult, and Pela is a 2-turn, but because of the resolution tutorial light cone on Jiao, he has a 2-turn ult if we skill, so pretty crazy there. Now please finish 34%. Well, that's close. Oh, that's very lucky. We hit all our crits there. Oh, she turned into Earth mode. Looks kind of like a fairy demon. The Fairy King. The demon version. The purgatory version. I was thinking about Bomb? The whip guy from 7 Deadly Sins. I was just thinking about that real quick, sorry. Got the debuffs. 5, 6, Pela 7, Jiao 8. 1 turn of an enemy is 9. Not too bad. If we pop the ultimate before the enemy's turn disappears, we're going to be able to keep that resolution debuff from Pela. Perfect. 2, 3, and 4. Thank you for revealing yourself, Toughness Bar. You're so generous. Oh, here, I'm actually not sure which is better. I think it's better actually just to target the... Well, you get more toughness on the boss, but you kill the left enemies and then you get the extra toughness break. But the ult's going to kill the left enemies anyways. So that's kind of my idea behind only targeting the boss here. Well, you need to get the ultimate back. Actually, leaving the side enemies alive actually is more stacks for Acheron at the end of the day as well. Actually, in that situation, it might even be better to hold that Jiao ult for that flower to go, get the debuff for Acheron, and then pop that ult to not break. More stacks. Gallagher is so crazy good. How will Lingsha even compare? It is so rough. Because for a character to need her E1 and S1 to be... Well, okay. This isn't a Lingsha video. Let's not talk about it. 820? I do wonder if my free-to-play Acheron can hit 1 million with a sustain. Probably not. Yeah, probably not, no. Jeez! Oh, that's rough. Okay, we missed just a tad of break, so we probably just lost like 100 action value, I want to say. We're going to need to now kill one of the flowers to break because it is locked under that toughness. So that is extremely unfortunate. We are still very good on action value, though, so it shouldn't be anything to really worry about. Very, very nice. I do believe the video tomorrow that's going to be coming out is going to be a 4-star only of this Apocalyptic Shadow. If I have the time for it, I'm not sure. Might have to do a quicker video because those videos are quite long. But put into the comments if there's any particular synergies you guys want to see. Not that I have too many options. I kind of just need to do what works. 4-star only runs have barely any, I don't know, changeability or flexibility when it comes to certain things, because you need to really use the best of the 4-star characters for the side you're going against. But we've got all the debuffs. They've been stacking up slowly but surely, and I think the 9th debuff here at 1500 action value left. It took 500 points. Probably could have cleaned it up at 1600 if we didn't fail that 0.5 toughness, but it's over. Both sides. Let's go. So thanks for watching. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like the video, join the Discord, and for the builds here, cruising on Feixiao, 4-piece Eagle, 2-piece Sal Soto. Kind of rough there. Do really need to get that Duren. E0 Feixiao. She had a very, very good crit ratio, I must say. Staying in one domain for a very long time is really nice. Now, as for Robin, very high attack on her. There is the Robin Light Cone versus the Feixiao Light Cone argument, and I still don't really know the correct answer. Who knows? As for Hanya here, we've got very fast Hanya. Feixiao is so good without her Light Cone that it makes me lean towards Robin, but it's rough. Anyways, E4 Hanya is going to be followed up by an E6 March 7th with 83% effect hit rate on Japard's Light Cone, so very good for the freezes. Not that we really have to worry about too much, but the Eagle, of course... Well, not of course, but this account, my free-to-play account, is just very Eagle-focused. Now, Acheron, her Light Cone's clearly better than Jiao's Light Cone in this circumstance, so there is no Feixiao versus Robin argument for this one, and she is on Rainbow Pieces and also Sal Soto. So my relics sets, except for Wind, really, really suck in this account. However, if I just Rainbow it, it works, so... Rainbow sets it is. Now, another Eagle set. As you can see, there's lots of Eagle pieces if you go down the list. So, there you go. There is Jiao, E0 Jiao. On Tutorial. Tutorial is going to be in the Herder shop coming up soon, the next patch, I believe, which is going to be absolutely insane. Finally. Finally. And that was Pela. For Gallagher, he was a little bit slower. Didn't have too much speed on him. Not too much break effect at all, but you know what? Doesn't matter because we got energy regeneration on speed. Some speed, not the most speed. And more energy regeneration. Very good. E2 Gallagher. I really, really need that E6 on this account, but you know what? That's all we have for this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very, very much. Hit that subscribe button. Let's make it to 11,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. Join the Discord also. Let's try to get some more members in there. That would be wonderful. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Do put into the comments what you guys want to see, if any, 4-star characters, specifically for 4-star only showcases for the future. That is it. Thanks for watching. Adios.